country. I have literally been trying to upload a video since yesterday morning, and it's only 30 megabytes out of 300. 30 megabytes, and it's been 24 hours. So, unfortunately, the spring and things like that. Let me know if you guys are actually getting this or not. But it's been a great trip and stuff with the wife and some friends and things. And um, I'm ready to get back to work. Really ready to get back to work. So, yesterday, was there really a need for the Cowboys to have a press conference for Gil Brandt going into the Ring of Honor? To me, that seemed like a little bit much. What I heard it was three possibilities of what it could be. One being Gil Brandt, two, Romo, Witten, or DeMarcus Ware going into um, the ring, or three, that Jerry Jones was working his way on stepping down. Turned out it was the first and not the other two. So that is what it is. Now the good news that we're hearing is the offensive line literally sounds rejuvenated, having Marco Colombo taking over the ring. Apparently, Paul Alexander, what's happened to Sandman? Apparently, Paul Alexander was not the real deal as far as his techniques and things. It didn't seem to work. And that's kind of interesting because we look at what happened with Cincinnati. Cincinnati's offensive line was not very good. They were in the bottom third. Well, without Paul Alexander, they got our offensive line coach, and guess what? They're in the top 10 now, whereas we regress. So we got nowhere to go at all. But, well, here's the thing. We got the bad luck jerseys on Monday night. Hopefully we can shake that mojo right there, I mean that juju there, and do something with it. Um, but we got to get a win, because here's the reality. Um, if we win, we've got about a 38% chance of making the playoffs. If we lose, we have about an 8% chance. And we're just getting ourselves into a hole that we're going to need help to get out of. So we got to get a win. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, everybody is raving about Amari Cooper, saying he's basically rejuvenated and probably is happy as hell that he's not in Oakland. You had to catch a bottle guy with garbage. Yeah, you're right about that. We'll make a statement Monday. Well, here's the thing. We only have 9 opportunities left to make statements. So we got to start speaking up right now. And I mean right now. Because there is no tomorrow. If we do not win Monday night, it's time to start thinking about next year and who is going to be here, who's not going to be here. And that is the reality of it. I got to tell you guys, man, it's been a great time being out here on the ship and hanging out, meeting people and things like that, meeting some of you guys that are actually fans and stuff. But I got to be honest, vacations and things like that are just not me. I literally been going stir crazy because I miss going to work. I miss being at home. I miss being on the channel. Can Cooper get us to the playoffs? Well, that's possible. Anything is possible. The reality is, if a couple of guys just play a little bit better, we win more games. Let's be honest. If we have a couple of less holding calls or false start penalties, we make the playoffs. If we have a couple of better coaching decisions, we win games and we're in the playoffs. If we get a couple of turnovers that are game changers, we're in the playoffs. So that's what you have to look at. Don't look at it as just Amari Cooper being the reason we make the playoffs. The reason we'll make the playoffs is the team plays as a team. Special teams pick up, get an extra 4 or 5 yards on a punt return. You get 2 or 3 less penalties. You get a sack more here or a sack more there. Or you get an interception, because we only have 2 on the season. All of these little things together take a team that's just average or below average and makes them a good or exceptional team. That's the difference. There's not really a whole lot of difference as far as talent, top to bottom, between NFL teams. Sorry, Tracy. This is the first thing I've been able to get out for the last 24 hours. I'm on a ship in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, It could, but it depends on what happens tomorrow. So you've got a big game for the Redskins tomorrow. I mean, everybody. Oh, I'll be back. We actually get in port tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. We got a flight tomorrow evening that gets us back, I think, about 5 or 6 tomorrow. And I will be home. So I think I'm taking Monday off to just kind of get, back on board. Well, here's the thing. Here's the great thing, at least. If we are going to make it to the playoffs, it's going to take us playing better than we have the first half. There it lies, meaning we're beginning to peak. We're beginning to play better towards the end of the season, which is key in the playoffs. When the Giants won the Super Bowls, their last two, they weren't the best team throughout the year. They played the best at the end. And that's the difference. You look at the Rams, and right now everybody's like, man, the Rams are world beaters. You look at New Orleans, man, New Orleans, they're great right now. But you start looking at a team like, say, the Redskins, who now Trent Williams is going to be out the next 4 games because of thumb surgery. You start losing your tackle, that makes a big, big difference. So you don't know who's going to lose who between now and the end of the season. You don't know who's going to have a heartbreak here or a heartbreak game there that's going to change their season. So at the moment, yeah, we're average at best. But if we get a few things to go our way, just a few things, all of a sudden the team looks a whole lot better. Just let's be honest now. Had we ended up beating the Texans, okay? Had we went for it, got the first down, ended up beating the Texans right there. Had we made the field goal against the Washington Redskins and took it to overtime and won those 2 games, we won those 2 games, all of a sudden your season looks totally different than where it does right now. And it wasn't that we were that outmanned or beat down. It wasn't like we were blown out 50-0. Those were games that came down to the last plays. And if you get those 2 plays, all of a sudden, your season is totally different. Oh, I've enjoyed my vacation totally. I'm just actually unwinding here. The ladies are at a presentation about flattening their stomach. So I'm kind of like, I don't need to see that one. But a couple of plays here is the difference between winning and losing. It's literally that much. I really wish I could have been able to upload videos from here. I've got a lot of great stuff that happened in different places we stopped, but it just can't get anything up. And as you can see with this stream, I'm sure I'm pixelated. Well, of course he does, Sam, man. Red Jesus definitely needs to be more aggressive with everything and be a better play caller. Yeah, we need a new coach. Well, Derek Young, I tell you, time will tell if the Amari Cooper trade was worth it or not. We definitely gave up a whole lot. In the past, we've not had luck with big trades for wide receivers, but we'll see. Man. It actually left for Miami. So we flew down to Miami, hopped on the ship. We get back in Miami tomorrow morning, and we fly back home. Right. If Washington loses, definitely, that makes a difference. So, again, you're not far, far away. The 2 weeks, they'll be, okay, I'll be willing to start clicking. Okay. Well, I hope you're right on that one. I hope we definitely start clicking. Let Amari be Amari, and it'll be okay. Let's hope so. Well, you can look at the Raiders, and I guarantee you he's happy about being away from there right now. We win, and we'll be just a game out of the second wild card. Yeah, that's true. But we got to win, and we got to learn how to win again on the road. That's the biggest problem. But like I said, it's just a few things here and there that's keeping us from being a better team. It's not a whole lot. It's just a few things. And with that defense, and Byron Jones playing the way you're in every game, so there is reasons to hope. Chaz, you're 100% right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I know the signal is terrible. But tomorrow morning, once we get off the ship, I guarantee I'll be able to upload better videos and stuff, and it will be game day. So, guys, as always, thank you all for being part of the Joby Sports Report. Without it, couldn't do it without you. And I'll see you guys soon.